Hi everyone. So for this year, I am participating in Advent of Cyber 2024. So this is a beginner friendly CTF for someone who is trying to get into cybersecurity. Um, so I wanted to try this for this year, and um, today is the first day for this challenge. Every day you will be getting new challenges. So I have solved the today's challenge, and I just wanted to share uh, with you guys. Um, so let's see what is the today's challenge and what is the story for this year's Advent of Cyber 2024. So for participating in this, first of all, you need to create an account in TryHackMe. After creating an account, you need to go to this URL. I will add this in the video description. And you will be able to participate in this Advent of Cyber CTF. Um, so after joining this room, so every challenge in TryHackMe is a room. So they call these CTFs as rooms. Um, so you will be so this it will be opening something like this, and you need to you can go through all of these tasks. You can read about these, what are the prices and what are the benefits and what you could win these things uh, if you complete all the challenges by some specific date. You can read all of these. I have already gone through these, and you will be also getting certificates for completing challenges per day. Uh, so you can share these certificates over on LinkedIn or your Twitter handle. Um, yeah, just go through all of these things. Task 1, just they are mentioning about the advent of cyber and what are the benefits. So you, after reading this, you can click on complete. Then these are the social handles for TryHackMe, and you can also follow TryHackMe on all of these handles if you want to. Um, or you can just click on submit. Uh, for this, you say yes and click on complete on all of these uh, marketing CTF. Oh, sorry, marketing challenges. Then for task 3, um, yeah, again marketing. So you can click on complete for this as well. For task 4, again this is some feature for TryHackMe. So you can use a attack box which is provided by the TryHackMe. So this is for that. For starting the attack box, you click on this button from the top left side of this room, and then for each day, the challenges which you will be getting, you need to click on this button, start machine. So this will be your um, like target IP address. So you can read all of these, then click on complete. Now this is where the challenge starts, or the story starts for this year. Um, so it starts with task 5. Now you can read all of these. This is like a comic or story, and you need to read all of these, what are the characters and which role is assigned to each character, and how they are like following their part in the story. So instead of going all of these, what I did is I downloaded this image and copied this text to ChatGPT because uh, I don't have that much time and I don't want to read stories. So and I asked the ChatGPT, uh, like this is I have attached the comic image and this is the story for this year's Advent of Cyber, and that just pasted the text, copied from there, and I just told ChatGPT, give a short description of each character and overall explain in brief what is going on in the story. So I got the overview. So there are four characters in the story: Glitch, Mayor Malware, MaxKiddie Software, Mata May Ware, and Glitch is someone who is kind of SOC analyst. He takes care of the security. A misunderstood, so you can read about this. A misunderstood outsider who lives on Mount Hackett. So there is a mountain just outside the city. Despite being feared by the Wares, Glitch is a skilled hacker who has been secretly protecting uh, Wareville from cyber threats. So he's a SOC analyst basically, uh, ethical hacker, or you can say like it is mentioned here. So his role is to safeguard the city. The name of the city is Wareville, and the mayor of the city is Mayor Malware. So Mayor Malware is the uh, bad guy here. So you can say Mayor Malware is the attacker. Um, so next person is Mayor Malware, the deceptive and charming leader of Farwell. While appearing to care for the town, he is secretly working to sabotage Sockmas, basically Christmas, and disrupt the town cybersecurity. The main antagonist plotting to stop Sockmas festivities for his gain. Third individual is McSkiddy Software, the town's brilliant, vigilant cybersecurity expert, skilled in identifying cyber threats. She takes it upon herself to uncover the truth behind the strange activities in Warwell's SOC. Uh, Role the protagonist who teams up with Glitch to thwart Mayor Malware's plan. So McSkiddy and Glitch, these two are good guys. Mayor Malware is a bad guy. And there is one more character, that is Marta Mayweir. This is the organizer of the Christmas or Sockmas, uh, and the key figure in rallying the town for the celebration. So this is kind of organizer for the Christmas. Role a supporting character emphasizing the festive spirit of Sockmas. Okay. Summary of events. The tech-savvy town of Orville, which is preparing for Sockmas, a festive time celebrating cybersecurity and technology. Conflict. Mayor Malware is plotting to disrupt Sockmas by undermining the town's cybersecurity. However, Glitch, who lives in outside the city on Mount Hackett, has been silently protecting the town defenses. Um, Discovery. When the strange activity is detected in the SOC systems, McSkiddy investigates and discovers that Glitch is not the villain. Everyone assumes him to be. Instead, he's been defending Warville from Mayor Malware's attacks. So everyone thinks that uh, the attack which is going on, or the glitch which is happening in the power grid. So there is something which happened in the story with the power grid. Um, so everyone in the village thinks that uh, glitch is responsible for that, but that's not the case. And in the SOC, as in the SOC logs as well, uh, the name is the name which is appearing is of glitch. So that is the issue here in the logs. Everything is pointing towards glitch, but glitch is not responsible for um, anything. But Mayor malware is the person who is doing all of these things. Uh, in short, resolution, MaxKiddie and Glitch join forces to expose Mayor malware's treachery and save Sockmas, showing that even the misunderstood can be heroes. Okay. um, so this is the overall short description. So let's see now challenges. What is going on exactly? So we have read all of these. So click on complete. Then again marketing. You click on complete. Now real um, challenge starts from task 7. So here you will need to um, investigate and give some answers. Now you can read these. Max Kitty fingers flew across the keyboard, her eyes narrowing at the suspicious website on her screen. She had seen dozens of malware campaigns like this. This time the trail led straight to someone who went by the name Glitch. Too easy, she muttered with a smirk. Yeah, I still have time, she said, leaning closer to the screen. Maybe there's more. Little did she know, beneath the surface lay something far more complex than simple hacker's handle. This was just the beginning of a tangled web, unraveling everything she thought she knew. Okay, so after this, you click on Start Machine, and your target machine will start, and you will get the IP address of the target machine. Sorry, this website. This Mix Kiddie found a URL which is being accessed in her logs, and after opening this URL or this website file specifically, it opens something like this. So we can also do that. Now there are two approaches here. Either you can spin up your own VM, which I will be doing in this case, or you can use TryHackMe's attack box. I'm not using that. You can use that as well. I'm using my own VM. If you want to use your own VM, you need to go to Access, click on your profile image, click on Access, and you need to download the OpenVPN configuration file. So I am using EU Regular 4. You can choose any of these servers according to your region. It will be faster if you choose the nearest one. Um, so after downloading this file, so you need to click on this download configuration file, and it will be a .ovpn file. I have already downloaded it in my VM. So this is my VM which I am using. Um, then you need to connect this using. So this is a OpenVPN configuration file. OpenVPN is a software, VPN software, which is open source, and you can connect to this VPN server by using this command openvpn space the name of the configuration file or path of the configuration file. It is we are already in the downloads directory and the file exists in the same directory, so I didn't specify the whole path. And after using this command, OpenVPN space, your configuration file, you will be connected to the VPN. And you can check the route tables as well. So this route is added into the route table after connecting to the VPN. So you can see these, yes, these two routes are added after you get connected to the VPN. Okay, so we are good to go. Now you just need to go back to your question, copy this IP address, the target IP address, open a web browser. So I will be using Google Chrome. Paste and enter. So it opens the website. And if you go through the instructions here now, at first the website looks legit and presentable. The page, okay, so let's start reading from here. Investigate the website. The website we are investigating is a YouTube MP3 converter currently being shared among the organizers of SOCMUS. Okay, so people who are organizing this event like Christmas are using this website for converting the YouTube videos into MP3. So you have decided to dig deeper after hearing some concerning reports about this website. Okay, so that's what we are doing here. At first glance, the website looks legit and presentable. The about page even says it was made by the glitch. How considered? Oh, okay. Scrolling down, you will see the feature list, which promises to be secure and safe. From our experience, that isn't very likely. Um, so you can go down. India, it is mentioned ultra secure converter by the glitch. Um, military grade AI protected quantum enhanced. Uh, this much encryption. So just adding all these things doesn't make a website secure. Um, so yeah, ignore this type of security. You also get the email address in the bottom. The glitch. Okay. Um, uh, so some generic information about these types of websites. These websites have been around for a long time. They offer a convenient way to extract audio from YouTube videos, making them popular. However, historically, these websites have been observed to have significant risks such as malvertising, phishing scams, bundled malware. So, these free websites usually do some nefarious things as well. Getting some tunes. Okay, so let's try this functionality of the website. So, just copy a YouTube video URL and paste here. Click on convert, and you can either download a MP3 or MP4. Let's try to download MP3, and we are provided with a button to download the file. Let's download this file, and yes, I want to keep this. So we get a zip file. And if we open this, so this is my downloads folder, this is the file we just downloaded, and I just extracted it, and we have two files inside this zip folder, zip archive. Okay, let's read next. Okay, so we got two files from SOM, so there M is a typo, and there is a song.mp3. So we got two files. To quickly determine the file contents, double click the terminal icon. Okay, now we need to investigate what these files are doing. For that, just go to the directory, downloads directory, and I have download folder here which we just extracted, and we have two files here, som somg.mp3 and song.mp3. If I run file command on both of these, so somg.mp3 is a Windows shortcut file, so basically link file, and song.mp3 is a uh, legit mp3 file. Um, Now you can try to click on properties and see more things, but you will not get much here. So we have a tool named as exif tool. It will show you metadata of the files. So let me run this on the song.mp3. So we get many things related to this file: uh, sample rate, audio bit rate, intensity, artist, album name, title, and genre, year. Okay, so many things. Similarly, we can run this on link file, the shortcut, and we get information about this shortcut. So this shortcut opens a PowerShell.exe, path of the PowerShell, working directory, command line arguments. So this will run if someone double clicks uh, on this shortcut. So what is going on here is new object net.webclient.download file. A file is being downloaded, which is a PowerShell script, and it is being downloaded from the GitHub, and that will be saved inside program data directory as a file s.ps1, and after getting downloaded it is getting executed. So as the very simple PowerShell command. um, Now let's see the questions. I understood what is going on here. uh, okay, so we can also try to see which file is getting downloaded, because this is a PowerShell script. Just copy the URL and open this in new tab. Sorry, there is a single quote in the end. Okay, so this is the PowerShell script which is getting downloaded and executed. Now if you see, the main execution starts here, search for wallets. So there is a function named as search for wallets, which is this, and it is looking for current user's home directory, and inside the current user's home directory it is looking for folders with name .bitcoin, .ethereum, .monero, .dogecoin, and it is trying to read the wallet details of these cryptocurrencies. All of these are cryptocurrencies. So basically, normally what happens is, when whatever application you use, either it is Chrome or Slack or any other application, the client application you use in Windows, that application stores the user's data or credentials sometimes, or session tokens. For example, in case of AWS CLI, session tokens are stored in the user's home directory in .aws folder. Similarly, these applications sometimes stores information, like these types of information in the user's home directory. So this script is just going through all of these and checking whether these files exist or not. If they exist, and then it add contents. Okay, so it adds these contents, and then it searches for browser credentials as well. Chrome's Chrome browser session details, Firefox details, and again it checks whether these exist or not. So first function checks for cryptocurrency wallet details. Second function checks for browser credentials. Third function uh, send info to C2 server, and there is a URL here. Data is equal to get content minus path info file path dot raw info file path. Okay, so what is happening here is, when these two functions ran, like previous functions, everything is getting added into this variable, like line by line, info file path variable, and in the last, everything which is present inside this variable is uh, is getting read into the is getting read into the data variable, and then this invoke web request is just sending this data variable as a post parameter to the C2 server. So that's what is going on in this script. Easy peasy, easy to understand. Now let's go to the questions. uh, you can also go to this GitHub profile of this uh, user where this script is hosted. So for that you need to construct the URL. So in GitHub the profile URLs are created like this: github.com/ the username. So username we got from the script download URL, and we can directly open the profile of this individual. So this is the profile, and we have two repositories, MM and IS. is.ps1 is the file which we just saw. Yes, this is the file which we were analyzing. Other repository, sorry, is this one. And hi, I am mm known as Mayor Malwares. Okay, so this is the bad guy. So this is bad guy's GitHub repository. Um, Mayor Malware, who is the mayor of that city. Now, just read all of these things. I'm just directly going to the questions now. Looks like the song.mp3 is not what expected. Run exif tool on song.mp3 in your terminal. Find out the author of the song, who is the author. So I already ran that. Um, and the author of the song is Tyler Ramsby. Copy that, paste here, submit. The malicious PowerShell script sends Stoller info to a C2 server. What is the URL of this C2 server? Um, URL of the C2 server is this. Copy this, paste, submit. Who is MM? MM is Mayor Malware. What is the number of commits in the GitHub repo where the issue was raised? Um, which issue? Searching for the source. There are many paths we could take to for this investigation. Okay, there's so much different. Explore. There are many places we can search this code. To search effectively, we can look for unique parts of the code that we could use to search with. Okay, so in the PowerShell script, created creator has added his name, like he's specifying that I am the creator of this script, created by the one and only mm. So in the description of the challenge, they are specifying that you can search this string over the GitHub like this. If you go to github.com and go to search in the top right and paste this, enter. No, type issues. Okay, we need to filter this with issues 76. Okay, you need to give this string in quotes and look for issues specifically. And we get these two, and if we open the second one, crypto wallet search. So this Mayor malware has created a issue uh, for this crypto wallet search repository. Hey bloatware. So he's asking that I he doesn't know C++, and he wants a PowerShell script for this specific crypto wallet search thing. Okay, yeah. Uh, Next, let's go to question. What is the number of commits on the GitHub repo where the issue was raised? So issue is raised for this repo, crypto wallet search, and number of commits is only one commit. So one is the answer. Submit. Okay, if you want to read more about OPSEC, OPSEC is just operational security. Now what has happened here is uh, a mere malware has not done a good job in hiding itself. I mean, if you want to do some nefarious job, or if you are a like hacker, you want to hide yourself. You don't specify like I have created this script, and if you already know like this script is doing some malicious things. So this was the first some these types of things you avoid while creating a malware. So that is known as OPSEC, operational security. You try to clear your tracks, hide yourself, uh, maintain stealth. So you do not use same username, email address, account handles because you can be caught. Uh, do not use uh, images, do not use your personal information. Always use VPN. Do not use like uh, do not post like raise issues on other GitHub repos asking for help for creating malware, like in this case, Mayor malware did. So that is basically known as OPSEC, operational security. You need to be stealthy. So there are some real world examples here given, like how these real world attackers got caught because they were not following OPSEC. Okay, so we have completed this challenge. Yeah, it was a really great uh, challenge created by the organizers of Advent of Cyber. Shout out to all of these guys. Uh, I really enjoyed this story. So most important is how you create this story, uh, and then how you create challenge. Um, so I really enjoyed this. I hope you guys has enjoyed this as well. Um, Thank you for watching.